Welcome back to the journey to true wealth. As I sit here, the Dow Jones Industrial Average is down close to 700 points. That's over 5%. So what do you do when the market takes really big drops or has a significant correction? That's a good question. Do you know how often corrections happen? Have you been educated on the frequency of them, the severity of them, the probabilities of them? Well, first of all, a 5% correction happens almost every year. A 10% correction, about every 15 to 18 months. A 15% correction happens about every 2.5 years. And a 20% correction, which is typically where every market is a bear market, that happens about every 4 years. But the granddaddy of them all, a 30% correction, that happens about once a decade. So if you're an investor retiring at say 60 or 65, one or both you and your spouse likely are going to live to 90, 95. That's a 30-year retirement. You're going to have 3 of those granddaddy bear markets in your retirement, let alone your lifetime. So you got to be prepared for them. So how do we do that? How do we not get scared on days when the market's down? Well, it's pretty simple. We invest money according to goals, not according to risk, not according to emotions. And we do that by very simply having a bucketed system approach. Very simply, our bucket 1 is 3 years long for good reason. The average bear market from start to the bottom, so top to bottom, back to the top, is over and done 3 years, 85% of the time. So we have a bucket of very, very safe money that lasts 3 years. Currently, we have that invested in T-bills and very short-term corporate bonds. So I really don't think our clients are worrying when they see the market drop because they know exactly where their income's coming from for the next 3 years. Frankly, when the market's down, that bucket tends to go up a little bit because it's just interest bearing. Now, the rest of their portfolio might be going down, but heck, that's now opportunity. Who wouldn't want to buy more when things are cheaper if you know the money you need tomorrow is safe? But you got to have a plan. If you'd like to learn more, click the button up to the right. We'd love to hear from you. Make sure you have a plan. Don't let corrections like this scare you. We'll talk to you soon.